bike ride across the whole entire country. Best part is, it's all for a good cause. Joining us to share more are the riders themselves, Bob Newcomb and Eric Heller. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
I have to ask, what are you thinking? what's the plan, and why did you come up with something so adventurous?
Well, I'll say, first of all, as it gets really close, we've also been asking ourselves what we were thinking. This grows out of both of our participation every year in the Pan Mass Challenge for the Jimmy Fund. I've been doing it for 20 years and met up with Bob 6 years ago when he got involved. And just a lifelong fantasy of, gee, I wonder if I could ride my bike across the country and
well, I think that's any bicyclist.
And we're going to find out.
Yeah. And it came to you, you're saying, came to you one day and you decided, you know, I'm just going to do it.
I personally, I would fantasize about it out on bike rides. I think about it, gee, I wonder if I could ever do that. How old will I be when I have the time to do it? And a few years ago I said, I'd better set a date, otherwise it'll just be something, you know, it'll be a bucket list thing that I never get to. And so I chose this year because it's going to be my 20th Pan Mass Challenge. And then I found somebody foolish enough to join me.
Well, it's incredible. I can't believe both of you were doing it. You were saying on the trip you're going to try to average about 80 miles a day?
About that, yes. We're looking at some nice long days in the high plains, a lot longer than that, and I'm sure the Rockies are going to slow us down quite a bit.
Oh, I would think so. Now, we're about to show a picture of the route that you're going on. You're starting on one side of the country and heading to the other. Where are you starting?
We start in a place called Seaside, Oregon. It's the beginning of a mapped, a well-known mapped bicycle route called the Lewis and Clark Trail that follows the Lewis and Clark Trail. And then when we get up into Montana, we merge with a route called the Northern Tier, which takes us straight across the northern plains and down through Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, you know, all those states. Yeah,
because it's over 3,000 miles, nearly 4,000 miles, and you're planning on doing it over a couple months, and your wives are going to be accompanying you in a Subaru.
It's nice we've got our families involved in doing this, and from my perspective, I had my older daughter has done all our website and the logos and all of that, and my younger daughter and wife are going to be driving from Bismarck, North Dakota east until we get all the way to the end.
And what I think makes this all the more impressive is that you're doing it for a tremendous cause. It's for the Jimmy Fund. Why the Jimmy Fund, and what does it mean to you two?
It means everything. I mean, as people know, Jimmy Fund is all about supporting research to find cures for cancer. And what we all know is that cancer affects all of our lives. You don't meet anyone who, if it hasn't been in their immediate family, it's the next door neighbor or colleagues. And there's so many forms of cancer. So the Pan Mass Challenge, which we both do, and this glorified fundraiser that we've planned is all about getting as much money to the hands of the researchers so that they can advance cures for cancer as quickly as possible.
One of my favorite parts about the story you were telling me earlier is you're going across the whole country. You're starting in Oregon, going all the way, and then you're going to finish, you know, just with a leisurely 200-mile-plus bike ride, the Pan Mass Challenge itself. So most people, they train for years just to do that bike ride, but that for you, as you were saying, it's going to be the easiest bike ride you'll do.
Probably will be our easiest PMC after going 3,700 miles. We're looking at a nice, easy 2-day ride.
Gentlemen, you really are truly an inspiration. And real quickly, if people want to help your cause, tell us about your website.
The website, it's www.c2c2c2.org, Coast to Coast to Cure Cancer. One of those things we came up on one of those rides. There's many different ways to donate. There's always a button available to be able to get right to our PMC site to be able to donate directly. And there's also an opportunity to place some names, either in memorial or honoring friends or family that have gone through the trials of cancer treatment and trying to get, you would like to honor them in some way. So there's a spot on our website you can do that.
Gentlemen, we all dream big, but you're actually doing it. Thank you so much for stopping by today. You're truly an inspiration to me, and I'm sure a lot of people out there.
Thanks
for having us.